So we have a nice soundtrack going for us. Good stuff for Ohio. Win 95-75 thanks to Jaaron Simmons, 26 points, 11 assists, ties the season high. But more importantly, this was the first team win, it seemed like, where even if Jaaron had down moments, Ohio collectively got it done.
And, they did this the last time against Bowling Green. They put up 96 at Bowling Green. They put up 95 today in their 20-point win. But they had 6 players reach double digits. When you're able to do that, the starters scored 83 combined points. It's really tough to defend, Jaaron Simmons, and it's really tough to defend Jason Carter, but you can do that. It's really tough to do it when Kenny Kaminsky's on his game, when you get Dardis and Lasser and all those guys involved. It's really, really difficult for teams to defend the 6 players that Ohio had today.
And it was interesting going into the game. Last night when Akron lost at Kent State, head coach for Akron, Keith Dambrot, said, yeah, basically Jaaron can't do 38 points or put that up again.
Said if you left him unguarded at the 3-point line in a game, he doesn't think he could score 38 points in a game.
Well, so he went 10 for 12 tonight, only 3 of 4 from 3, Mr. Dambrot. He got the job done. 11 assists again. He was not selfish about it. It's not like this was a selfish 28 points that we saw.
No, you know what? And I think that's the big thing that Jaaron. What did Coach Phillips say after the game? He said he's one of the best point guards in the nation, and you don't want to make him mad. And I think that's exactly what Jaaron Simmons did today. You saw him play. He was pissed off when he was playing today. He started out really well, scored 14 points in the first half. Started out a little slow in the second half, turned it on late. Was able to get his 12 points, to push his total to 26. His 4th double-double of the year. When Simmons is on, this team is really tough to defend.
And this is a really big time for Ohio. Now 4 games remaining in the regular season, but more importantly for Ohio, you start 3-0 in conference play. Tony Campbell's playing. He gets hurt. Next thing you know, Ohio's 6-5. They've won 3 in a row in conference. They haven't done that, obviously, since the 3-0 start. And technically they're the number 2 seed, but they look like they can be that number 2 seed. It's justified, not just because everybody else is bad in the conference.
And Coach Phillips said it in the post-game press conference that they're just thinking, one game at a time. Every coach is going to say those things. But if you look at the standings, you got Akron, and then you got everybody else. And, you think everybody else, maybe 2 or 3. No, literally everybody else. I forget the number of teams, but it's pretty much every other team in the MAC is within a game or 2 of each other. So every game you play is close. You have a bad week, you go from 2nd, 3rd, or 4th to all the way down, and then all of a sudden, not only are you just getting that automatic bye to Cleveland, you're going on the road for a play-in game. So each game the Bobcats play is just going to take on more and more importance, especially as you get into these last couple weeks, because you don't want to lose it now.
Yeah, you've got Akron twice, including senior night. They've also got, I think, Kent State and Buffalo at home. Buffalo's currently tied with Ohio for 2nd in the conference in terms of total wins. So, win that game, you sort it out there. We'll have more coverage as it comes. Luke O'Rourke will be with us as well. He's not here today.
Miss you, Luke.
I am Charlie Hatch for The Post. He is Andrew Gillis, and stay tuned for more coverage.